Hey, what up, everybody? Oh, I'm still trying to get situated, but welcome to another episode of King's Court. I'm your man, King Real. Joined as always by my guy, Jay Money. What's up, Jay?
What's up, y'all? Hey, we back better than ever. It's another day. I hope you guys tuned in yesterday. Well, really every day, man. We getting money, man. So let's keep it going today.
No doubt, and joining us all week, hopefully throughout the remainder of the NBA playoffs, man. My man, Sippy Max, man. What's up, Max? Welcome back.
What's up, guys? We got 3 games tonight. Crazy night last night. Golden State blew a 31-point lead. We're gonna probably get into that, but I'm fucking hyped. Love the games today. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Golden State. Let's touch on that real quick, man. Golden State blew a 31-point lead, everybody. I apologize. I'm sorry. We cashed the first quarter. You guys follow me on Twitter. We got some good early in plays on that shit, too. We cashed the first quarter. Man, murdered it. Second half, totally different ball game. Totally different ball game. I want to give props and shout out to all of you guys who had that Clippers yesterday, and my man Jay Money, man, with the great call on the Clippers and the over. That Cousins injury, man. Let's speak on that real fast, Jay and Max, man. Does that kind of like let us know right there that the Warriors aren't winning the championship? I already didn't see the Warriors probably winning this year. Low-key cheering for them to win, even though I have money on the Rockets. I love seeing dynasties and stuff like that in leagues, as long as it's not the Patriots. But are the Golden State Warriors done now without Cousins, Jay Money?
I wouldn't say that they're done, but I can't say I already thought that they were going to struggle. I mean, we have to admit that even when he was out there, it's not like he was being totally productive. You know what I'm saying? Even to start the game last night, I mean, he had got a bucket or whatever, but his plus minus hadn't been well at all. I mean, the why Cousins been out there, he just hadn't been great. Even last game, all four other starters scored in double digits. He had 9 points. He was pretty close, but I thought that he would be a little bit more productive. I know he's coming off an injury, but I mean, I feel like it was a good job of them by going to get Bogut. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing how he was going to hold up throughout the season, and then know you still got Looney. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of those guys are really huge offensively, and neither one of them can really shoot like that. But I mean, they can still go get you boards and play some defense. I wasn't sold on the Warriors this year for the simple fact of their bench. I mean, I said it last night. Once again, the Clippers their bench absolutely killed them. I said that Lou Williams and Harrell, they couldn't stop them. That's exactly what happened. I mean, once they came in with the second stringers, the second team, they just ate them up, bro. And it was crazy, but it's exactly what I said. And I didn't think that they would come beat up 31 and let them come all the way back. I mean, that shows you want to talk about grit and stuff. I mean, I know we talk about the Raptors and stuff, but damn it, I mean, this was the Warriors at the house, the championship Warriors, the defending 2-time champions. Come on, man, you 31 points. You just don't fucking see that. It doesn't take much for you to go ahead and win that game. I know they stole the momentum, but I'm sorry, there's no fucking excuse for that whatsoever. Especially you been at the house and you supposed to be trying to go in three-peat this year, trying to make a statement. I mean, you want to get a sweep. You want all the rest you could get. I could go on and on about this game. I'm still surprised that they lost, but I have to give plenty of credit to the Clippers. I thought that the Warriors were in trouble before that this Cousins injury, but I'm just saying that I feel like that the Rockets probably will upset them this year, and I said that like at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I took that Rockets, man. I got Rockets ×2 plus 800. That was a bet that I was high on beginning of the season as well, Jay. I think the Rockets upset this team. Max, your take on that, man. 31-point lead, bro. Warriors at home, like Jay just touched on as well, man. Defending champions, trying to three-peat. 31 points, Max. Bro, I was so confident with my minus 12 and a half and minus 13 and a half I had, and even had a 14 and a half, bro. I was so confident in that shit, Max. I left and went to the movies. I got my ass up and went to go watch Pet Sematary with the wife last night, thinking I'm going to come back to some money. Max, I came out the movie theater and saw the goddamn score. I thought my phone was broke.
And that couldn't have been a pleasant sight to see them up by 31 and fucking losing it. But I was on the Clippers, man, plus 14, and I told you guys, Shamet is nice, and he came through yesterday with the clutch. I didn't think they was gonna fucking win that game. I was just hoping for them to cover by like, I don't know, 1 or 2 points, plus 14. That's a huge spread. Cousins went down early in the game, and they still got up by 31. That should be alarming for other teams. They should be watching out. They just lost one of their starters, and they still almost blew a team out by 31 points. They got Bogut. I wouldn't really start betting Golden State really hard yet, but one thing you have to think through is that they had a game plan with Boogie Cousins. Now they have to fucking change the plan like all the way around. Not so much they have to fit in Bogut with. He has another play style than Boogie Cousin does, but still, man, 31 points. How the fuck do you lose that? They were actually fucking trying in the third quarter and they still managed to lose it. But Lou Williams, they did a great job. Clippers, as I said, they never fucking give up. They always keep on pushing the pace. Patrick Beverly really hate these guys. He's gonna fucking, doesn't matter if they're down by 22 minutes left. He's still gonna be fucking pushing the pace. Really good game. Fucking got talked off the over. I wish I fucking grabbed it. And I actually had to go to sleep early because I was getting up for a doctor's appointment. Boy, if I was fucking awake that time, I should have fucking in-played the shit out of the Clippers right there. But 1-1, Clippers gets the home game next game. I don't know how the mental, like how they are in the fucking head right now. They lost a starter. They fucking lost a 31-point lead. They could be, worried. Fucking. I don't see them panicking. They have plenty of experience, but they could actually choke next game. I could see a close game there, but I will probably be on the over there as well.
No doubt, yeah, that was just a remarkable comeback, epic comeback, especially on a team like the Golden State Warriors. Let's welcome in the chat real quick, because I definitely want to address my chat about something, our chat about something. What's up, my man DK? What's up, Johnny, Mr. Pittman, Eddie, Pedro? Let me scroll to the top. Ricardo, Frankie, Super Alpha, Don Carlo, Stephen, Brian, AM44, my man AM44. What's up, brother? Six Side, D Bash, Ride That Pony. You a Genuine fan, huh? You Ride That Pony. Jay Patel, my man Ron, Viper, Keith. Everybody who's in here right now, send me B if I missed anybody, man. Apologies. EJ, what's up? Real quick, everybody, I've had this question multiple times in my inbox. How can you guys live chat with us while the show is on? If you're on YouTube, obviously watching the show right now, right there where it says Thunder versus Trailblazers live NBA picks, directly under that is a thumbs up, thumbs down, and a live chat. All you hit is the live chat button right there, and you're right there active with us in the live chat. I know we get a lot of older gentlemen, a lot of people who like a lot of older people as well. They hit me all the time to ask me that question. I mean, no knock to you guys because I'm older too, and my son was trying to show me something on his Xbox One yesterday, and I was so damn lost. I didn't know what I was doing, so I just walked away out of frustration. But that's how you get it right here, man. When you guys want to live chat with us, it's the live chat button. Make sure you guys hit that, man, and join the chat with us, man, and come in and talk. Now, the second thing I want to talk about with the chat, yesterday, Ben Simmons, plus 15, and somebody dropped us off with Ben Simmons, plus 1,000 for a triple-double. Man, where you at in chat? Who was that? I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you off of the show, possibly get you to be our prop person for the rest of the NBA season, man. Sending like a little 2-3 minute video to us every day for a prop on the game and possibly get you on for the prop, man. I think that possibly, Jay, was one of the best prop bets I've seen in a long time. That man was a genius for that call.
Right, and I want to know who it was. I know you back in here, man. Hey, let us know, because I told you to put some money on it for me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we making plenty of money. Everybody out here making money, man. Hey, I know you put a couple of Twinkies on there for me, man. I know I asked you too. That in the over 15 points, man. So I know somebody got me, man. I asked everybody, y'all go put something that on there for me, man. But now I'm messing with you. With that plus 1,000, that's real nice, man. That shit nice. When I saw that, I said, damn, boy, that shit hit. Then the over 15 points, I knew Simmons gonna come out. I can't bet props like that, but I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see Larry come out with a little chip on his shoulder tonight. So I don't know, it's just something to look for.
No doubt, Max. Did you hop on that plus 1,000? Did you get the opportunity to hop on that? And no, baby, I can't eat Wendy's fries while I'm doing a live TV show. Don't bring me the fries. Don't bring me the 5 for 5 deal. Wait till after. I'm drooling right now from the mouth right now. I'll wait till after. Max. I'm sorry. She tried to bring me some nuggets and fries, bro. She know I'm starving right now, bro. My skinny ass is always hungry. But did you take that bet though, Max?
Man, that's a good woman you got there, right there, man. Nuggets and fries, fuck, sign me up. I couldn't jump on it, man. I wasn't really sure, Ben Simmons fucking can't shoot and getting a triple-double, but that dude came out balling last night. Whoever tipped it off with that bet, fucking great job. Please do drop some more, plus 1,000. That's fucking crazy, man. I didn't personally get on it. I fucking wish.
No doubt. Well, let's get to this first game. So we got the chat filled up, man. We got 206 people in here, 216. You guys don't mind hitting the like button for us. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. Hopefully that the likes produce job security in the world and day and age today in social media. So make sure you guys hit the likes. We would love it. Jay, let me get your take on this first game, man. Let's go right into it, man. Toronto and Orlando.
Man, this first one, man, I thought that the Raptors were going to get it done. And the first one on this one, man, the Magic, I couldn't believe it. I know they've been playing real nice, but this is another spot. I mean, the zigzag theory is real, man, when they get to the playoffs. I feel like these spots are very strong. These are some of the spots that you might get in the regular season, but the motivation is really there, especially when the home team has lost the first game. I'm going to be on this shit by default every time. I hadn't took the Raptors full game. I hadn't got there yet. I'm on them first half. I took them -7. Definitely have to. I got to see how they play the first half. If they come out, even if they're about 20 in the first half, then they're going to show me that they're playing. I mean, maybe not 20, but I'll definitely be looking to get on them second half. I just couldn't bring myself to get on the full game right now. I have to see how hungry they really are, but I still think they come out. I mean, that -7 is a lot. Don't get me wrong. That shit is high for that first half, but I think they come out smashing here. I mean, you see these first quarters and first halves getting ramped up. They know that this shit going to cover it, bro. That's why they got that motherfucker juiced up. Man, this is a revenge spot, obviously. You know what I'm saying? This is a bounce back game for Lowry, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I would look towards over 13.5 points for him for damn sure. He's going to have a chip on his shoulder. I mean, they probably going to get more calls in this game. I mean, we know that the league probably want to see the Raptors go at least a little bit deeper into the playoffs. I mean, they're going to win this fucking game. It's just about how much. But they come out here fired up, bro. I mean, hopefully Drake, no bullshit, not at the game. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that Orlando is going to be, this is another one where they're going to be happy they won the first game, and they're cool with going to their house 1-1. They never would have thought in a million fucking years. They already happy to be in the playoffs, let alone win their first game. They're going to be fucking starstruck tonight, man. They won't show. I don't think that they show up tonight here whatsoever. I like the over in the first quarter. I had took the over in the first half, but in theory, I like that too. I'm all over the over in this game, man. I see points. I think the Raptors get whatever the fuck they want. I like the Magic defense, but if they don't show up tonight, it will be from the defensive end. The Raptors aren't scoring 101 points this game. It's just not fucking happening. Both teams are good defensively, but the Raptors they can score, man. I'm telling you, they could put up 120 points here, and I think we see it tonight, man. We see maybe like 120 to 100 game. Like, give me the over, man. I love the over in the first quarter. Over, I got it at 53.5. It said 54 now. I still like it, man. If this game goes over, it has to get over in the first quarter and just continue to build on the points after that. Give me the over. Give me the first quarter over. Give me the Raptors on the -7. I still lean the Raptors full game.
Yeah, and I touched on it briefly yesterday for a second, Jay, about the Raptors losing 2-14, first 14 opening round games in the playoffs. So that was a stat that I should have looked at deeply before I took the first bet on the Raptors that first game when they lost. I was thinking this was a different Raptors team, so I kind of threw those stats out the window. But shows me right here, the first round, the next round they play. I'm definitely fading the Raptors first round of the next series they play. Max, your take on this game, man. Lowry had 0 points last time. I just can't see that happening tonight. I've seen somebody, and Jay mentioned it, and somebody in chat before said Lowry over 13. If that's a prop bet for you guys, I say jump on it. Your take on this game, and what do you think about Lowry over 13 tonight?
Yeah, man, I was talking shit with Jay before the game. Like, I'm gonna take Lowry under 13.5 because he fucking sucks ass in the playoffs. Dude never shows up. Fun fact, the last game, over would have hit if Lowry just dropped 6 points. Come on, man. 6 points ain't that much. What the fuck are you doing? I'm on the over. Raptors usually get up to like 120 points this season at home. They gotta be pissed tonight, man. Fucking Kawhi single-handedly should carry this game home. Everybody seems to be healthy. I see fucking Kawhi Leonard getting more game time. If it was me, I would start fucking Fred VanVleet before Kyle Lowry. He's been actually more clutch than Kyle Lowry this season. They should come out pissed. we need about 2 quarters where they go actually about 55 points. It ain't that much. The rest of the way they could get like 45, 50. But this game should fucking go over. Ain't no fucking way in hell this is going under, man. I can't see it. I actually have a player prop. Evan Fournier, this season actually 4 games he actually been playing really well, and those all 4 are against the Raptors. Last game he dropped 16 points. Game before that 27. Game before that only 7 points, but they blew the Raptors out by 29, so he didn't really have to do much. Game before that was 11, but the last game before that was 21, and the game before that is 16. I'm on the player prop bet that Evan Fournier gets over 15.5 points tonight. He's actually excellent 3-point shooter. They should get him the ball plenty tonight. So I'm really loving that. It's not a huge bet. I'm actually only just like 1.5 units on it. Raptors third quarter. I don't know if you guys can get it on your books, but I can actually already take it. They're the third best team in that third quarter. If they come out sucking in the first half, they have to fucking fix it second half. And most of the time I have played Raptors third quarter, it actually has cashed. So I'm on third quarter, nothing too huge, only 2 units. And I'm on the over, big man. 3 units on the overplay, over 211.5. I got it earlier today. They have to come out firing tonight. If they start choking, man, fucking bring Kyle Lowry back to the locker room, put Fred VanVleet in. Pascal Siakam he fucking should have a good game today. Nobody really who could match him up, because Aaron Gordon probably going to play defense on Kawhi Leonard. And other than Aaron Gordon, they don't really have any good defensive players. I mean, Terrence Ross could play decent, but not that much. Marc Gasol, I don't know, man. He had kind of problems against Vucevic last time. I'm just hoping for both these teams to just fucking scoring a lot tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. And I might actually take a lean with the Magic plus 11 points. Raptors are a really bad team covering ATS at home this season. 11 points is a kind of much to ask. Same with Philadelphia last night. People thought 8 was a lot, but they fucking blew the shit out of the Nets. I'm sorry for that play, guys. Nets plus the 8 fucking did not cash. It could be the same thing tonight. Raptors could come out here and blow them the fuck out. But I don't know, man. I have a really hard time trusting Kyle Lowry. Like, this is not like the first game ever he's choked in the playoffs. Same thing last year. Dude he doesn't show up. But Kawhi, Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet, we need those guys tonight. DJ Augustin, Evan Fournier, we need those guys tonight. I'm really hoping for the over. That's like only my huge play on this game.
Oh, damn. Columbus 2-0 right now. I heard what you said. I'm just watching my guys. I know it's hockey playoffs going on right now too, so damn. But yes, Max. Siakam, I'm looking at the chat right now. I see Sammy B saying Siakam over 18.5 points. I don't have that prop. My prop they give me is over 26.5. That includes points and rebounds right there. I can see him pulling off, grabbing about 9 or 10 boards tonight. 16 points when the ball is going to be in more Kyrie and not Kyrie, but Lowry and Kawhi's hands, especially after they just last night. You expect the ball to be more in Lowry's hands tonight. The man had 0 points. Just don't see that happening. I'm with you on the over, though. Jay, I'm with you on the over as well. That was one of the plays I did tweet out. 7 of the last 10 games, Magic games, have went over. Magic had 7 players last time in double digits, man. Don't see that happening tonight. Rap for 12 from 36 from deep. Only help came from VanVleet. 2 touchdowns as well, Max. DJ had a big game. Magic shot 48% from deep. They grabbed 48 rebounds, 10 offensive rebounds. And 4 of the last 6 meetings between these 2 teams in Toronto have gone over. I like the over here, man. I think I missed it when I should have got it I think it was 208, 209 when I first saw it. I didn't grab it then. Now it's at 211. I think it's points tonight. I think, Jay, you make a great point. Raptors put up about 120-some points, maybe 130 tonight. We'll see some points tonight. First game was a filling-out process between the 2 teams. The Raptors know they have to go out here offensively and keep their foot on the pedal. I'm also on the first half of this game as well, Jay and Max. I'm on the -7 as well. That's the play that I endorse heavily as well. I think they just come out tonight and put up some baskets. I'm kind of capping this game. I'm looking at this game similar to the way you guys looked at the 76ers yesterday. I was on the opposite side of that spectrum right there. I had the Nets because all of my stats, I didn't see one stat. With the Nets, the 76ers were declining in everything. points, rebounds, all that. All the stats pointed towards the Nets being up plus in almost every category for the past, 5 or 6 games since the season ended. Being said, I kind of capped this game similar to the way you guys probably broke down the 76ers game for me yesterday. To me, it has to be the Raptors here early. It has to be that. In the first half of the bets, the playoffs, that can be very profitable. Been doing it for about 4 or 5 years now. That's why I always tweet out first half Golden States and first half certain teams because they're very profitable bets. Sometimes we watch teams fight back. Jay, great job yesterday. Max with the Clippers yesterday. They were down 31, but they fought back. I think an early Raptors play is a great bet. The -4.5. I mean, -7. I personally am on the first quarter too, Jay. I did take the Raptors first quarter, Jay, at -4.5. Only a half a unit bet. It was a personal bet, but I'm willing to give it out to everybody in the chat. And it's 420. So let's take this over in this game before that shit get any higher, like I'm about to get right now. Jay, did you like down the full game over as well, or you just like the first half over or first quarter? Jay, which you like more? The first quarter over, first half, or full game? If you had to only have one bet to make when it came to the total.
If I only had one bet, it would be on the full game over, and I am on it a few times at 211.5 and 212. I'm not worried about, you know what I'm saying, it going up or catching a bad line. I feel like if it was going to go over at 210, I mean, if it lands it right at 211, I deserve to lose. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what are the odds of this shit? It is possible, but I feel like, I mean, if it's over at 210, up a couple more points, I'm not worried about it, especially with an over. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not worried. I feel like it's going to be points, and I don't see us sweating a couple of points. I see this game getting it at least to 220 points. If I had one bet, but I still like the first quarter as well because I feel like they get out on the pace for the over to get, you know what I'm saying, well. So just 54. I mean, like this, I don't feel like that's insurmountable. You know what I'm saying, for them to not do it or whatever. So I feel like they could definitely get to 55 points in this first quarter combined, and then just stay on that pace. You know what I'm saying, for the over, and the Raptors just keep up scoring more and more points. I definitely see them getting 30, maybe 35 points in this first quarter, but definitely 30. They got to come out firing. I mean, you can't go down there and just slow down and let the Magic set up the defense. You have to get out and run the gun, and Larry has to as well. You know what I'm saying? Their whole team, they have to score on points. We saw it, you know what I'm saying, that they can do this. They're at the house, huge bounce back mode. I'm on the over here. I would like it the first quarter, first half, and full game. The only one I hadn't bet the over was the first half, but I still like that one. I still like that one too, but I'm definitely on the over first quarter, 54, and the full game at 211.5 and 212.
Yeah, Viper and B, man, you right, man. Fucking third quarter killed the Nets. I mean, it's kind of tough when you cappers, and Max, you know you can agree to it too, Jay. When you lose games because teams make history, it's not we just lost because they had a bad quarter. I mean, goddamn, fucking 76ers put up 51 points. They made history doing some shit like that in the third quarter. So when I lose bets, and they break, and it's history making events that happened to me when it happened. I be feeling like, goddamn, my people been making history our whole life. I mean, we are history. So, I mean, I be liking those shits right there, man. Don't make history against me, man. But I feel you, man. That third quarter, that first half of the game, hey, was cool. First quarter, yeah, first quarter bet. You guys know we don't go big on first quarters ever unless my personal first quarters, unless I let you guys know, hey, this is a big unit play, unit play. Usually first quarter bets for me, half unit play. Like I said, between $75 to $100 there. Just a quick bet, make a little bit of change. It's not even the -110 that the line probably giving me. I'm just trying to make a little bit of paper on that. So that's how I do it. But man, Trent Clapsy says, what's up, Trent? He said, all NBA games go over tonight. I kind of agree with the man tonight. I think all these NBA games kind of go over, and we'll touch on them. It was 420, so if you guys missed the dab time, make sure you guys hit the dab again. Max, your favorite bet on this game, though? If you only have one bet, would it be a total? Would it be a quarter? Would it be a side? Would it be a prop? Your favorite bet involving the Raptors and Magic tonight?
Yeah, I just want to touch on the Nets Philadelphia real quick. That third quarter, wow. I mean, as you guys say, it's hard to cap history. Well, they played it well, you know. Embiid fooled the hell out of me, at least. He looked like his back was bothering and his knee were bothering him first half, and second half, dude turned it up and pretty much led the team to win that game. Great job. I mean, I can't even be mad at that point. Well played, Philadelphia. Back to the Raptors Orlando game. I love the over. I can't take it. If only one bet, like my last dollar, I would put it on the over 211.5 points.
No doubt. Well, here go my bets, and I will endorse you guys when it comes to the Lowry over 13. Unfortunately, my book wouldn't allow me to bet that bet at all when it comes to the Lowry. I'm on the game right now. I want you guys to know what props that my William Hill book allows me to have. My station's book locked me the fuck out. I can't bet there. They told me I gotta come in. They told me I gotta come in with my credit card statement, bro, with a picture of my credit card, my ID, and my social and shit. I don't know what you need on that for some sports betting. So kind of thinking about the IRS may be on my ass. So I got to tread lightly. So I ain't fucking with no station casinos. I got to tread lightly, Jake. But they can't. They trying to Wesley Snipes my black ass. You can't Wesley Snipes me. I can't do it. I can't go sit down. But anyway, let's look at the props I do have. I have Eric Gordon, points and rebounds. That's at 22.5. Then the next bet that I would probably be looking at would be Kawhi with total points, rebounds at over 32. But we know the balls will be out of his hand a little bit more because it's going to be a lot of Lowry trying to get his baskets going. And then it's Siakam at over 26, but that's points and rebounds. So if you guys do have the plus 13 Lowry, I like it a lot. I think that could possibly be a personal max bet for you guys. If I had to bet personally, I would take it, and I probably would max it out at over plus 13 points. The man drops at least 17 to 24 points tonight. He's going to get his baskets tonight. He's not going to be upshowed by DJ Augustine again like Augustine did. And I think what it was too with Lowry, he realized he had an off night, so he tried to help do other things. And the Raptors played a bad game, and for Lowry not to have any points, Jay, they were still in that game, the whole game, until that last-minute shot. So it's with our visual eyes, we can see the Raptors are the better team, and they should come out and get it done tonight. My plays in this game were the first quarter -4.5. I endorsed that over 13 for Lowry. I'm on the first half -7, and I'm on a full game over 211.5. Jay, give out your plays real quick on this game, and then Max, and let's move on to the next one, fellas.
Right. Yeah. No problem. Yeah. I'm on the over in the first quarter, over 54, and I'm on the over in the full game, 211.5, over 212 in this game, and then I'm also on the Raptors first half -7. And yeah, this is why I don't play props, man. Well, in my book anyway, I'm surprised that I got the Lowry, you know what I'm saying, 13.5, but the over and under, both of them is at -120. I can't fucking win or lose. I thought it's supposed to be at least one of them supposed to be juice. You supposed to steer me one way or another. Both of them -120. Nah, fuck that. I mean, I might throw 100 on it because I still think that I'm not gonna say free money, but I still think he gonna get at least 15 points. I mean, he gonna make it a fucking point to get at least 20 points tonight. I wish I could take her alternate. You know what I'm saying? At 19.5 at plus money. I like plus money, man. I don't like playing juice and shit. So I'm gonna play it, but damn, man, I don't like this shit that it's -120. That's exactly why I don't play props right there. But give me the fuck over in this game. I'm glad we all like it. I love it. Let's cash it.
No doubt. Max, your plays on this game.
Biggest play 3 units. I'm on the Raptors-Magic over 211.5 points. Just a really small bet, Magic plus 11. And I might actually take Kyle Lowry. But, as Jay said, come on, man. You got to give me more juice than that. Might take it, not sure. I'm on Evan Fournier over 15.5 points. I put 1 unit on it, and I'm gonna in-play Raptors third quarter. They're the third best team in the league. Those are my plays for that game.
No doubt. Well, let's move on to the next game right here, Jay. And I saw your tweet, so I know I'm against you over here already, man. And this one sucks. I hate being against you guys over here. I'm not just against you. I'm against. I think Jimmy's on the same play as you. I don't know if Ski actually took that bet yet or not as well. I don't know if he's on it as well, but I'm on the Spurs here, man. I gave it yesterday. I'm on the Spurs +7. In the last 6 or 7 matches between these two teams, it's only been one blowout, and that was the Denver beating them by like 20-some points at home in Denver at one time. The games between these teams have always been close. It's always just been decided about 6 or 7 points. It's been about right there. So I think the line is dead on right there. But I like the Spurs, man. You give a veteran team like Popovich time to prepare for you. And that's what I was bringing up the very first game. And just about this matchup in general. This Denver team is a young team, man. I mean, they turned, even though Jokic had a triple-double last game, they turned their primary scorer into a passer. They made him pass the ball. And by him passing the ball, yeah, they had 6 players and if I'm not mistaken, they had 6 players in double figures in the last game when they played against the Spurs, and they still lost. Spurs held these guys to 21% from three, 42% from the field. Spurs shot 48% from the field, 46% from deep. I mean, this is a great three-point shooting team. The Spurs, and they defended three ball well, too. We just saw how they did it on the road over here. I mean, Rudy Gay, to me, is an X factor, and DeRozan is something that Denver has a hard time, trouble defending. Aldridge is going to do Aldridge. He should have at least double digits in every matchup in this series over here. But I think Gay and DeRozan are X factors over here. And I think not just them two. I mean, the defense we see from some of these guards for the Spurs out there, they play a pretty solid defensive game. And the game was pretty up-tempo, Jay. The first half between these two last games and the third quarter, San Antonio came out and kind of like slowed the pace. Kind of made Denver play their ball. They still forced Jokic to turn the ball over because he is the turnover-prone guy. He had 3 turnovers himself. The next big to him, Millsap had 3 turnovers himself. None of the guards started even had a turnover that whole game. I mean, so they're gonna force him to turn the ball over. And that's exactly what they did, and they forced him to be a passer. I really like the Spurs here plus the 7. I'm riding with the trend between the last 2 matchups they had, and I just don't have faith in this Denver team. I'm on the Spurs plus 220 to win the series as it is. I think the Spurs win tonight, man, and when I think the Spurs really keep it close. They possibly win, Jay. Then they keep it close within that 7. But if they win this game, I'm telling you, they're going to San Antonio, man, and it may be a sweep for Denver.
I don't know, bro. You say you think they gonna go in there and win? Now, I mean, I definitely can't see that. Maybe cover the spread, but I definitely don't see them winning. Like I stated last game, I mean, the home team was 10-0. You know what I'm saying? Straight up in the series, the Spurs got it done. Now, they ended up getting a win. I mean, I give them their credit. They played outstanding defense, but in their game, holding them to the 21% from three, it's just not gonna happen again. They're not gonna miss all those threes once again at the house. I mean, they have a very good home court advantage. They play a lot different at the house. Not a fan of the way the Nuggets been playing, but they've shown that they can blow this Spurs team out. Immediate revenge playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They got to bounce back at the house. And this is another case where, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna say this is the same one where the Spurs probably went in thinking they weren't gonna win one of these first 2. It's not like the other cases where, you know what I'm saying, that the top seed lost to a real high seed lost to a real low seed. This isn't necessarily the case, but still, you know, it is. But I feel like these are 2 more even teams. You know what I'm saying? So even though it's 2-7, it's real close to that. It's more like a 4-5. You know what I'm saying? But still, in this one, I mean, I think this was gonna go back and forth. I mean, the Nuggets absolutely have to get this one, and they have to win this game in an emphatic fashion. At that, this game can't be close. They have to go out here and put their foot on the Spurs' neck, and I think that it happened. This is another one where I feel like if the Spurs get down, they're gonna go ahead and lay down. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for their try to go 2-0 at the house. You got to remember, these teams stole the first game of the playoff series. How big is this? Especially when it's the home team that lost their first game. They're going to come out absolutely pissed. I like them in the first quarter and like them in the first half, and I like the full game. It's just I didn't get the full game at -7. I mean, if you get it at 6.5, I really like it at 7. You ask them to win by 8. I still think it's possible. I still don't think this game will be close. I mean, it's possible that the Spurs could possibly keep it close late, but I just feel like the Nuggets will come out so pissed, and I don't think that they lose that lead. I think that the Spurs are a little bit of an older team. I mean, Pop will go ahead and just pull his fucking guys and be like, hey, we'll get ready for the house. I could definitely see that. But regardless, even if they leave him in, the Nuggets are not going to let up tonight. They will be absolutely pissed for losing the game. The Spurs had won in forever in Denver before that. Man, this is another revenge game. I had to take the Nuggets here. Definitely first half. The full game, I'm not so much high on. I mean, the Spurs could technically probably go inside it, but like I say, the Nuggets should be up by at least 15 points, 12 to 15 points at the half here. They come out hot. The home team here. I mean, I think they blow the Spurs out here tonight, and I still like the over, even though the last 5 in this series has went under. I still like the over tonight because the Nuggets have came out and said they have to get more points in transition. They have to get out and run and gun. I mean, if they're saying if their coach Mike Malone is saying that, hey, I'm riding with the over here. Give me the over 210. I did get it before that. It was like 209, 208.5, but still, I still like it. I got it again at 210, man. I'm actually on the over on all 3 of these games tonight, and I like the Nuggets here, man. Revenge game, Jay.
My man, Tom Daly with the Spurs first half, Nuggets full game plus 450. I know we heard Ski touch on the one earlier today. He said he likes I think if I'm correct, OKC first half and Blazers full game, or Blazers first half, OKC full game. I don't have those bets up, so you guys killing them with those type of bets, Jay. I know those are the type of bets you make as well with the first half full game type of prop bets. Um, do you see this? Okay, well, you can't bet it that way, so I can't ask that question that way. Uh, Max, your take on this game, real quick, Max. Your take on this game. Me personally, I just don't see the out of all the teams. Max, before I want you to answer this too, and then Jay, please follow up after Max. Out of all the teams in the playoffs, when I'm in chat, please as well. When I see a dog, the only underdog team I see in matchup wise right now is the Spurs in Denver. I think the Spurs, even though they're a lower seed, are the better team. I just don't see that drive and that grit and that hunger from this Denver team, and I didn't see it at the end of the year either. That's what really has me going. When games you feel like they could have made a push for it, actually really try to make a push, keep the two, get you guys that want to play Rockets. But it wasn't even that. It was the way they were playing basketball, the way the big man, their star, was playing basketball. I just don't see the hunger in them out here. And I think Aldridge, personally, is ready to make a leap, man. Take a leap, man. I think he's kind of tired too. He's like, man, I got to make this year be a year. I got to come out and produce. And I've seen it from him all year. So I can't even shit on him. And DeRozan, man, took him time to jail over there, but it seems like he's finally fitting in. And they got their guards back, guys who were missing beginning of the season. And I will never underestimate Pop, man. He's the Bill Belichick of the NBA. So, Max, man, I'm against Jay. Well, I'm on the full game. I know Jay's on the first half, so I'll touch on that in a second. But your play on this game, man. Are you on Spurs? Are you on Denver? Are you rocking with a total?
I gotta agree with both of you guys on some of the points. And as you said, Ray, Spurs are the better team on the paper. They have the better coach. They have more experienced players. Mike Malone, I think his name, Denver's coach, went out to the media and he actually said that Spurs have players like Rudy Gay, Bellinelli, Patty Mills, those type of players with experience coming off the bench, while the Denver actually have guys who used to be in the G League. When the coach says that, you actually have to start wondering, does he have any faith in these guys at all? And experience plays a big factor in the playoffs. We all know that. And as you guys say, Aldridge, he's been talking to Dame about he wants to finish his career over there. He has to make it count this year. I mean, he's been having a pretty decent year. He pretty much go out for everything at this point. I'm on the over, actually. Spurs are the best team in the NBA where the games are going over. They're 25 and 16. That's about 61% going over. Last game should have gone over, and as Jay says, Denver should be really pissed tonight. The way they lost last game, really a bad way to lose. Should come out here firing. These guys, they're actually decent 3-point shooter. I mean, Denver, I was in games where Denver put up like 6 to 7 threes in the first half. They absolutely, if they get up there early in the game, push the pace, because we know Spurs kind of sometimes play the slower pace. But this season, their games have actually been cashing the over. So far, picking a side on this game, last game we got Spurs by plus 6.5 and we get them at 7 today. Kind of fishy line. Could be the same with Philly and Nets yesterday. It's hard for me to see Denver blowing a team out. Last time they blew the Spurs out was because Spurs were back-to-back. I don't know if they actually gave a fuck about that game, but they were actually back-to-back. I mean, you could say that that's not a reason for you guys to get blown out, but still, I think they flew from Cleveland to Denver or whatever the case was. I have to roll with the Spurs here. I actually have them to win the series. Popovich, he doesn't really. I mean, people actually talking about load management and stuff like that, resting players out. Nobody's resting tonight. Next game is at home, home crowd. Spurs, they have plenty of experience. The home crowd loves them. They should actually really try to win this game. The problem with Denver here is they lack experience. They might actually be up in the first half and so on, but I've seen them throw away big leads late in the games. Spurs actually have the better bench. As I said, Mike Malone even said that. They got G League players on the bench. Spurs have people like Bellinelli, Patty Mills. Great players, experienced. LaMarcus Aldridge, If you ask me, he's the better player of Jokic this year, but maybe in next year or a year after that, where Jokic get more of a basketball IQ, becomes a more offensive force, he will obviously be the better player. But today, it's going to be about LaMarcus Aldridge. Popovich, great coach. As you said, he's the Belichick of the basketball world. He should actually have a plan today. Come on, they know they're going to come out pissed today. They should have a plan. I'm not saying that the Spurs are going to win it outright, but getting 7+ points against this team, that's a great value spot. I'm not sure I will take it, but I'm totally going to take the over. That's a great spot. They should actually come out here, ball the F out. I'm on the over. That's like the only play I will endorse today.
No doubt. And Jay, before we respond real quick, we move on to the next game. A few things from the chat. My man Tom Bailey says he got a feeling that Jokic is going to get in some early foul trouble. Tom, that's exactly what I'd be looking for, too, from these bigs, especially the bigs that kind of, like, run their team. I look for those from, like, Embiid, really not his the way he plays, but I look for Jokic to get rattled early. I like to see how he plays in the first quarter. Is he turning the ball over? Is he rattling or containing him? So, and then also when you're frustrated big, I mean, it could cause them to make fouls and dumb decisions and stuff like that. Also, this Denver team didn't box out really well either when they played last time. I mean, they allowed, am I wrong or mistaken, was it DeRozan or Gay? One of them guys who grabbed 12 rebounds and stuff like that. They're not a good team. They don't really box out on the offensive boards. And real quick, Jay, Theodore, my man said Vujacic. Where's his prop at, man? You asked me to speak about the prop. I think I just passed it up, brother. Let me go right back to it. Vujacic over 19.5 points for 3 units. I'm not taking that bet there, Jay, but what's your take on that?
Vujacic, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think. I don't think that the Magic will do nice tonight. Period. So even though Vujacic is their best player, I don't think that he will do nice. But I'm not so big on props. So that's the only thing I had to say on that. And then the last thing that I have to say on the Nuggets and Spurs, the home crowd is gonna be they're gonna be wired tonight, man. I know that the Spurs, I'm not saying that. I don't think they're a better team on the road. Obviously they have the home court advantage here now, but I mean, if the Nuggets can go over there and steal a game in San Antonio, and then it will be right back, which they've played San Antonio really tight in there. These teams have really played each other pretty tight. I mean, when they go to San Antonio, they play really tight, but then when they go to Denver, Denver usually really handles business. You know what I'm saying? We had to remember here that Spurs really not a good road team. I mean, they got one. They came out and smacked the Nuggets in the first game. Yeah, they got a bunch of young players. They probably were nervous, but I feel like this game they come out not bullshit. I mean, it's an absolute must-win game. I mean, we saw this yesterday when those teams were in must-win mode. The points didn't even fucking matter.
So that real quick, Jay, about this game, your play on this game as well. I hate being against you guys, man. I kind of like the Spurs first quarter as well, but it's not a play I'm gonna make right now. You guys, I mean, in play is what I do. I in-play the fuck out of everything, so I'm going to sit back and in-play every one of these games with you guys on Twitter. We probably won't hit every in-play bet we make, but if you guys do follow me on my in-play bets, you will at least walk away profitable for the night. I try not to let us go away without making any kind of money on in-play. I don't like losing money, and I don't like seeing you guys lose money because I love all of you, and I want to see us all get some cash. So, Jay, to me, out of all 3 games on the board, to me, this is probably one of the ones that I would like to in-play more so than the other games. I'm on the Spurs plus the 7. I really want to hop on the over here, Jay, but I'm going to be looking for this line to either drop for me to hit the over, since I see so many of you guys on the over tonight. My man Trent even came in here and said he thinks it's an overnight. I've seen a few others talking about it. This is overnight in NBA. We saw it last night too, Jay. I was totally on the wrong side with the under with the Golden State Warriors game. But I think I'm going to end play it here. But what's your plays on this game once again, Jay? And then Max, your plays on this game. And let's get to my home team, Blazers.
Yeah, I'm on the Nuggets. I'm really on the Nuggets first quarter, first half, and full game. I hope it pans out well for me. I mean, obviously, I mean, we've seen it, and you see that it's moved up in the favor. The odds makers aren't dumb. I mean, they're moving up these first quarters. You got the first half at -4, 4.5, and then the first quarters at -3. So they thinking that they come out hot. I think so too. Just like yesterday was riding those first quarters, I had to keep going with today. Same philosophy. It made me money before. If it does lose today, I'm still gonna rock with this shit tomorrow. 0. You know what I'm saying? This is just my systems. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rocking with the Nuggets the first quarter -3. I got them at the first half -4. It's at 4.5 now. I still like it. I got the full game at 6, 6.5. It's up to 7 now. I still think if they cover the 6.5, they should cover the 7. In theory, it should matter. And I'm on the over 210 in this game as well.
No doubt. Max, your plays real quick, brother.
Only play I have is the Spurs over 210. I took it earlier before. And I actually liked the first quarter, right? Last game against Nets, Philadelphia, you actually played the first quarter. I got it plus 4.5, I think, and they lost by like 6. So it was like 2 or 3 points. But they came back in the second quarter, and the first half was 64-65, and they had that great third quarter. Could actually be the same thing tonight. They lose the first quarter, but might actually take the first half. So if I see the Nuggets getting a huge lead in the beginning of the first quarter, I'm gonna take the first half Spurs. And same thing, the full game. If they're, as Jay says, if the Denver, blow them out by 15, 16 points, play the in-play, take plus the points. We should actually get them about 13, 14. And Denver ain't going to cover that big of a spread tonight. So look for the in-plays. Be sure to check King Rail's Twitter. He's going to be on fire for sure tonight.
Thank you, brother, for the endorsement. Thank you for the endorsement. Let's get to this very last game, man. Jay Money, I faded my Portland Trailblazers last game, first game of the series. I heard this shit from my people back at home. And then I had to remind them, I'm only a Blazer because I was raised there. I'm really a fucking Knick. Then they laughed at me even harder when I said that. They asked me, when will I ever go back to the playoffs? And so we kind of almost got into a fight over the phone. I was like, FaceTime me, motherfucker, FaceTime me. But they didn't FaceTime, so we couldn't really argue like that. But back to the subject at hand, though. OKC and Portland Trailblazers, man. OKC had a horrible game last time, Jay. They had a bad game and still only lost by 5 points. Still only lost by 5 points. That line was dead on with that 3.5 right there, man. That everybody was rocking with the Blazers. I didn't see it, but I also didn't know who I really wanted to mess with in that game, and I stated that. I rolled with the plus money here because I had to see the matchup between Adams and Kanter. Adams will get the best of this matchup tonight. This is going to be one of them seesaw shits back and forth when it comes to the bigs over here in the situation. They're going to game plan for Kanter. OKC knows Kanter. I mean, he used to be with OKC. They know this player. West knows the player. The rest of the guys know how he plays. They'll have a game plan for Kanter tonight. Once you remove the big man from our equation, you're going to have issues. I don't know what it is about Collins, who plays for the Blazers, but nobody likes this kid. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm telling you, they've been ready to beat Collins' ass on the court, and they always fuck with him. They've been doing it all year. They did it last year a little bit too. They just don't like the kid. I don't know what he's done to people to make them not like him, the other players. They don't give the guy no respect, and he can ball, I think, personally. I think tonight they get in his head as well. I'm really liking OKC tonight. I took him at the +1. I like OKC first quarter and first half as well. Not official bets for me out there, but I don't think these Blazers come off to a shooting performance that we saw last time from Portland. Portland shot the ball great from three. They shot 44% from the three-point line. They went 11-25. They were burning that first quarter up. They shot 41%. Even guess what I'm saying? Even Golden State and the Golden State, but OKC held Portland shooting 41% from the field. And Portland still, it looked like they was destroying them all game until you look at the final score and it's like, damn, it wasn't really like that. It was just OKC was struggling. OKC went 5 for 33 from the three-point line. They shot 15% from the three-point line. They make 1 or 2 of those threes. They make 1 or 2 of those free throws. They missed 3 free throws. Game would have covered. They would have covered. And this is from a guy who watched every Blazer game since I was probably like fucking shit, since I can remember. You know what I mean? Like, since I can remember, I'm telling you, we were lucky to cover that game. We rolled with our emotions. Our first playoff game, we got swept last year. We wanted to come out and prove we weren't going to get swept this fucking year. But don't forget, OKC is on these Blazers. They get it right tonight, man. OKC gets it right. I'm leaning towards the first quarter and first half OKC, but I'm definitely on OKC +1. I couldn't get no plus money. Jay, it was only, -105 if I would have took it at the time on the money line. So I just took the -115 with the +1 and just give myself a 1-point cushion. But I'm loving OKC tonight. I think this one also goes over. Paul said he's not injured. He's not hurt. He's feeling just fine. OKC should come out tonight, Jay, as well, and rebound the ball a little bit better than they did last game. They only out-rebounded Portland by one rebound, 48-49. And Portland's a great rebounding team, but the main guy is gone for us. That means OKC wasn't boxing out. There's a lot of running gun type of shit going on there, and they were forcing that three-point shot. They locked down a little bit more tonight, Jay, on the boards, and they clamped down a little bit more on the 4 and the 5 for Portland, and then that way OKC can play a style of game. But I'm liking OKC, Jay, plus the 1 tonight.
Yeah, I can see it. That's the way that's the way that I'm on it. I don't know. I'm not huge on it. I'm still not a fan of OKC. I know they absolutely own the Blazers. I know that the Blazers got lucky. You know what I'm saying? And knowing I can't believe it. They started out so hot. You know what I'm saying? When I saw OKC closing the gap at the end of the first half, I said, damn, they just stole the momentum. You know what I'm saying? I want to hop on them second half. I stayed away from it. OKC did end up covering the second half. It was pretty close. It was a nail biter. You know what I'm saying, for either one. But you know what I'm saying? The Blazers did end up getting it done. They were very lucky to cover the game. I mean, for you to come out that hot, being up damn near 20 points, for you to lose all that momentum, I mean, that was your best shot. You kind of have to build on that and go about 20, 30 points if you really want to have a momentum building first game, if you want to win game 2. So I can't say that game doesn't give me any you know what I'm saying, confidence to bet the Blazers here. I know that they are a damn good team at the house. I know that Cancer, he kind of sort of overplayed in this game. I mean, what, he have 18 rebounds? He was actually out there playing defense, getting blocks. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, is that Cantor? Like, damn, is that a mini Nurkic out there? So he filled in real nice, but I feel like that will be pretty tough for him to duplicate in this game. I don't. It's tough, man, because I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I still like the Blazers as a team better than OKC. Paul George can say whatever the fuck he wants. The players aren't gonna admit that they're hurt, or then the team will have them sit. The doctors will. The guy isn't the same out there. He just isn't. So I mean, even if you're saying that you're not hurt and you think you're okay to play, it's still nagging injury. I know how this shit is. You're gonna feel it damn near every time. He's not right. OKC, they did miss a bunch of shots. If they make those shots tonight, which I'm on the over as well, I do think it'll be a little bit faster pace and they make their shots, but I'm hoping that the Blazers can make their shots as well, because when they're not, then they try to slow the game down and play a more defensive game. But in this game, I do like OKC. I'm hoping they can get done, but it's just tough to say that it's kind of sort of must-win game for OKC when they're still on the road. I mean, in theory, they're supposed to go down 0-2 here and then go to the house and win both games in theory. But I mean, I guess if you're saying they're a better team, then they should win this one. But you don't make no mistake, Portland home's court advantage is very nice. I mean, in this game, you're not even having to lay points. The lines come down for you. It's pretty much just a pick 'em. So I like OKC here, but I mean, it's still going to be pretty tough to go in there at Portland and win that game. And they better hope that the Blazers, that Dame and pulling up from their fucking Roku sign again, you know what I'm saying, hitting them threes. They better hope that she better D up, hand down, man down. So I like OKC, but I'm not overly in love with it. I can't say this is my least favorite game of the day, but I'm definitely on the over.
Max, your take on this, but before you go, real quick, Jay, I want to respond on one thing you did say about Dame shooting from that deep. He's been doing that. Dame has been trying to prove that he's better than Curry, the other Curry who played for Golden State, for quite some time now. And I think that's why he pulls these shots, and he's confident in his shot. And when the Blazers have confidence in their shot, they're going to keep pulling it. And that's why I was telling you, Jay, when you went to the chat, I don't know if you guys are listening to me with the Money Gang when I was bringing that up in our little personal chat. When the Blazers came off firing like that early, that's why we got to hop on OKC in play, plus 12.5, plus 13, plus 14 in that first half, and the cash for us easily. Because when my Blazers find a shot early, they go right back to that three-point shot over and over and over again. They go back to pulling these shots, and they shoot themselves out of ball games. And that's how I knew it was coming. Tonight, I think it'll be a little bit more different. Even though Cantor played a good game last game, Jay, and Jay, just answer this for me, and then Max, go ahead. I know we ran out of time. Cantor played a good game last game, but Adam still has 17 and 9 boards. So he was still doing his job. Now he was getting his offense rhythm, but the rest of the guys is off. Paul was 4 for 15 from 3. He still put up 26 points. West couldn't make a three-point shot the whole night. West has to be more in that Westbrook mode, Mr. Triple-Double. Mr. Triple-Double. That's what I'm thinking tonight. Westbrook prop might be a solid play. He has to be triple-double Russ. That means pass the ball, rebound the ball, get the rest of your guys' offense going, and then put up your baskets. I think that's the Russell Westbrook we get tonight, Jay Money. Do you see that Russ tonight? I'm seeing the guys in chat saying Dame is a better player. I get that. But Russell Westbrook can be that triple-double, that Magic Johnson type of guy, that player we've seen on the court, where he pass first, shoot less.
Yeah, he can, and I do. I like Russell Westbrook. I love his mentality, the ways he goes out there at your neck every single game. But I don't think that OKC has as many shooters. That's the only thing, and I feel like their benches and as deep. I mean, their shooters are streaky. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like they're knockdown shooters where you have super confidence in it. They're streaky. You don't really know when they're gonna be hitting their shots. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that scares me about OKC, and that's what scares me about taking this over. I hope that both teams collectively, obviously, you know what I'm saying, get to this over, but I just hope that OKC doesn't try to slow down, make it a defensive game, and you know what I'm saying, methodical. Hopefully they get up and run and gun. That's when Russell Westbrook is at his best, and he could get, you know what I'm saying, that's when they hit most of their threes in transition. Not so much when the team's defense are set up. You know what I'm saying? They're not really their set shots really, like they have to get it in transition. So I'm not sure. Hopefully, I mean, they're gonna need it. They're gonna need Russell Westbrook. As you saw last game, he had to take it over. You could tell that he sensed that Paul George was hurt or something. Like he's just taking over. He wasn't trying to pass or nothing. Like, fuck it, I gotta take this motherfucker here. I gotta get these fouls called. You know what I'm saying? Fouls drawn. So we're gonna have to see that Rusty West tonight, man.
Yeah, and he can't get in foul trouble tonight. Max, your take on this game?
I love this game, guys. I'm probably gonna get my fucking ass handed to me, but let me break it through. I'm on the over. Last game, first quarter 69 points, and suddenly the second quarter everybody just started missing shots. Paul George, beginning of that game, he took like 5 or 6 shots in a row, as Jay would say, ill-advised threes, and he missed them all. But still in the second half, dude put up 26 points. Like, he can actually score. If you remember the first game with Philadelphia, Embiid took really a lot of bad threes, and he adjusted last game yesterday. He didn't even fucking look at the 3-point line. He just went towards the basket. He played it in the post really well. I'm seeing Paul George adjusting as Embiid did yesterday today. He can't be putting up those shots if his shoulder is really bad. And as you guys said, Russell Westbrook should be that guy where he dribbles towards the basket, kicks it out for like better shots than just, you know, the bad threes. They just take like 2 or 3 passes and just put up the shot. We need the triple-double Westbrook tonight, and I think he comes out pissed. They actually just lost by 5 points. If Paul George would have hit at least 1 3 more, or anybody else, that we could have actually cashed on the ATS. I got a lot of plays on this game. I actually took OKC moneyline. We haven't seen anything about Paul George being injured yesterday or today, and I really love that. Means he's actually feeling good, and I'm really hoping he will actually be taking better shots today. I don't want to see those threes, man, where he just puts it up, but he doesn't want to drive towards the basket. And as you guys said, Enes Kanter played a really good game last night, but you guys have followed NBA for a long time. You guys know that guy ain't consistent. But Steven Adams he's one of the best offensive rebounders in the game. And as Rail said, he had 17-9 last game. He's gonna have a good game tonight. That he gets those offensive rebounds every game. Not like he's gonna have one good game and choke another one. And they know they can't. They are going back to the house, and with the win in the bag, it should be really easy for them to get those last 2 games at home. And no Nurkic tonight, as you guys know, even the first game. I see OKC coming out firing. As you guys know, OKC really bad first half, first quarter team, but they actually are a pretty good second quarter team, and as well fourth quarter. I see them maybe, you know, slacking around first quarter. I'm on OKC second quarter and money line, and I'm on OKC fourth quarter plus 0.5 points. Every game they pretty much feels like they go down big from the beginning, then they come back, and you know, the game against Houston, for an example, those who saw it, you know what happens when Paul George gets the ball late in that game. I'm on the second quarter money line, fourth quarter plus 0.5 points, and I'm actually on the game money line. And as I said, last game they went 69 points first game, and everything was pretty much dead in the second quarter. This game has to go over. As you guys said, OKC have been owning these guys this season. They are 4-0, and all those games actually went over. We get the over at 223 points today, and I'm actually on it. I don't really have any player props. I'm really hoping Paul George to play with high basketball IQ today, and I'm really loving that he hasn't been on the injury report. That's my take on this game, guys.
Jay, what do you have to say about what Max did? He just broke that shit down really nice as well.
Yeah, I like the way I can't say I like the way Max is looking at it. He explained it perfectly. I like the way he used one of my phrases with, you know what I'm saying, ill-advised. So Max, I mean, hey, you nice, man. You sound like one of us out here, man. Like, damn, man. You've been I know you say we've been watching for a while, but you really do sound like one of us, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice to have you on the show. That sound real nice. I'm riding OKC too, man. I'm not on all the quarters and stuff. I am on OKC plus the one. I couldn't get the money line. It would have been real nice to get them when they was at +2, and so I could at least get the +110. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I do think OKC will win, but this is my smallest bet of the day, and it's crazy to say, but I still won't be a bit surprised if the Blazers try to pull this one out as well. I mean, even if they lose 4 straight after this one, I mean, they could ride that momentum from that last game. I mean, it's still they're really missing Nurkic. I mean, I can't say. I think that they probably would have beat the Thunder in 5 games if Nurkic was playing. I will say this shit. I'm that low on the Thunder this year, but we'll see if Paul George can make some threes and Russell Westbrook still is aggressive like last game. They will definitely win this one, and if they obviously contain Canner and hold him to around 10 to 12 rebounds and don't let him get, you know what I'm saying, his confidence up, they could definitely go out here and win this game. But it will have to start with defense. But I am on the over in this game, man. So I mean, my plays for today, I'm on the over in this Raptors game. I'm loving this over, man. And guess what? The motherfucker is getting pounded up right now. It's up to 213, man. So hey, I'm on the 212, 212 and a half, and it was 211 and a half, man. So I need that over pretty bad. I'm on the Raptors. I did take them full game, man. I did take them full game minus 10 and a half, and I'm on them first half -7 a couple of times. I want to take them first quarter, man. I want to -4.5. If y'all did, that's nice. It's up to -5 now. But I think in the first quarter, they're gonna be up by by 7 points, even in the first quarter. And I'm on the over in the first quarter as well. Other plays, I'm on the Nuggets first quarter, first half, and full game. And I'm on the over in that game. And I'm on OKC small, and I'm on the over in that game. Y'all go follow me on Twitter, man. @JMoneyIsMoney.
No doubt, Max. What's your play? Because we got a troll in here, so we're gonna get up out of here, man.
Okay, man, I'm gonna give it to you fast. Raptors over 211.5 points. Evan Fournier over 15.5 points. Player prop. Raptors third quarter. I'm gonna look into it as a live in play, not a play yet, but live in play might be. Magic +11, really a small bet. It's like a Starbucks coffee bet, nothing big. Spurs over 210. And I'm actually going to look into the live in play on the Spurs. Ray pretty much summed it up real well, and I'm actually believing Spurs should pull this one out. I'm on OKC money line. I'm on OKC second quarter money line, and I actually could take OKC fourth quarter +0.5 points, and I'm on the OKC over 223 points. Those are my plays. You can find me on Twitter @MaxSandPybra, and thank you guys for having me. It's really fun being with you guys, and I really appreciate that you guys actually endorse me and fucking tweeting me out every now and then. It really helps me out, guys, and you guys do a great job giving it the free plays to the people, and they really appreciate you both.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, let's talk about this one. Lowry over 13 points. I can't bet it, but I endorse it to you guys, so hopefully you guys cash on that right there. I'm on personal bet. I took the Raptors first quarter. Personal bet, you guys feel free to tell. Remember, I said it's not a max bet when it comes to first quarters. You know what I mean? Small size units, between $75 to $100. My first quarter bets. I'm on the first half Raptors -7. I'm on the full game over 211. Move on to this next game we have over here, and that's the Spurs. I'm on the Spurs +7. I kind of want to take them first quarter and first half. But my man J Money and them are on it, and Jimmy and I really don't want to bump heads with these gentlemen. But depending on how everything goes the first game, most likely I'll hop on something. And I'm on the OKC tonight, man, +1. OKC first quarter is also a lean for me. Not official yet. It is NBA playoffs, so we'll take our time and get to it. But while we get up out of here, man, my name is King Ratu. Follow me on Twitter. This is Money Game Sports. This is King's Court. That's my man J Money. That's my man Max. And to anybody who focuses on the losses all the time, but you can never ever talk about all the wins, then you wake up a loser and you're gonna stay a loser. So keep focusing on the losses, man. I'll change your life. King Court. See you tomorrow. Deuces.